Right now we're in the middle of Remal neighborhood. This is one of the major streets, one of the major neighborhoods inside the Gaza City. We're already seeing many of the people who are leaving the areas that have been designated for immediate evacuation by the Israeli military. We're seeing families carrying stuff with them, carrying their belongings and taking the streets and moving away from the areas that have been ordered to evacuate immediately. These areas are crowded with many of the displaced people. More of the displaced people were pushed into enforced internal displacement by the Israeli military in the past 2 months, as it pushed many of the residents of the eastern part of Gaza City into areas. These very people that are evacuating it one more time took a Shifa hospital, the nearby area, its vicinity, as a shelter, staying away from the unpredictable bombs are yet pushed into one more time into evacuation. Really, the streets is busy and crowded with many of the people who are running away from the unpredictable falling bomb. This is very chaotic and it's already causing much of the chaos as you see in the streets. Cars and residents, children and elderly are carrying whatever they're able to carry and moving away from these areas. The Israeli military in the past few minutes, close to 30 minutes, issued a new enforced evacuation orders for areas that include the Shifa hospital as well as its vicinity, the university and college complex, more in the northern part of this neighborhood, all into evacuation as of this moment. Many of the people here are taking the streets. They don't know where to go, as simply there is no safe place for these people to go to. Areas that are safe run out. They don't exist anymore, as the bombs already destroyed many of the evacuation centers. That includes the schools, the public facilities, and the majority of the residential buildings across the city. We just heard it from a medical source. Many of the injuries inside the Shifa hospital are being transferred from the health facilities all the way to a field hospital managed and operated by the Palestinian Red Crescent Society. It's a really small field hospital, overwhelmed by many of the patients and the injuries who've been pouring into the area for the past a few weeks, as the Israeli military ramped up its attacks on the eastern part of the Gaza City and the eastern part of Gaza City, and already overwhelming situations. And it's not clear to see how this will play itself out, but it's adding more pressure on many of the hospitals across this strip. And it's not just the hospital, but also civilians who are seeking shelters and protection inside temporary shelters are pushed now into internal displacement. Hani Mahmoud, Al Jazeera from Gaza City, Palestine.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.